الآدمي ذي اللعبة ترول يضحك. عنا التصوير والجرافيكس رهيب، بس ايش اللي منسدح بجنبه مسدس واحد وخويه ذا قاعد يعزف هناك كمان. انت نكتة، ما اقدر اخذه بجدية. لازم يا رب انه يطلع صغير، يا رب تطلع السالفة ان هذه بدايته، لانه صراحة الوضع يضحك.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
أنا كنت مرة مرفوع ضغطي في البث اللي قبل، كنت أقول هذا مين؟ هذا مو جون واتسون. صدق هذا شخصية جديدة اسمه جون بدون اتش ولا واتسون. ف قريت شوية حرق، مرة حمسني وفهمني أشياء كثيرة ما كنت مستوعبتها، وبنخليه للنهاية لأن نشوف التفسير. بننتظر لهذا جون نفسه. ايش كان المفروض اسوي الحين؟ ومرة عجبني هذا الفلتر. كيف اصور؟ معلق ايش بذا؟ وش ذي؟ هذه تقنية في السوني الحين. يما في يد السوني لما اضغط R1 تكون خفيفة. في الحين شوفوا هنا خفيفة، بس لما اضغط وقت التصوير يصير كأنه زر ثقيل، كأنه صدق زر تصوير كاميرا. عجيب. التقنية. المهم مايند بالاس يلا. اوكي، اولا the moth pen و the moth ring. اوه حلو.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
May I ask for your assistance?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Is this familiar to you?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Everyone's looking at us, Sheriff. You sure you know what you're doing?
كان شيطان يوسوس لهم. Mind Palace. باقي فيه خليني أشوف المايند بالس. قال إنه 225 هنا. جريمة هنا.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Huh. Two seven أجل. Oh.
Excuse me, just one question.
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
يا شيخ أنا سؤالي الحين وين ذوليك محجوزين؟ at reception. اوكي روح الريسبشن اخذ المفتاح وافك الغرفة، يعني هم مقفلين عليه.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not...
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush! No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Oh? What? Next to his. So it's this one? Oh, yes. أبدأ التفتيش.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man?
Tools
I'd say he's
and
not ordinary
accessories
enough.
for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Gallici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Gallici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
ها. ماني فاهمة. The medium is down on his luck. Oh.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man. But I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
أنا شو أسوي فيك؟ أسوي فيك أكلك على ذا السدحات، أكلك على ذا الوجه، تسدح لي.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Gallici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry. This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
قلطم.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
What am I supposed to do?
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
ما عندي الرحمة. وات غلط. لحظة. إني مرة ماني فاهمة نظام اللعب. محسسيني إني كأني اخترت القرار الخطأ.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Nope.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your
Bruh.
hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sherry, I forbid you to spend another night here. The hotel's reputation won't survive a second investigation.
أوه. يلا مالي إلا إني أركب بالكاب.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Is everything all right? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you. I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry.
اوكي.
Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
الصوت ثلاثي أبعاد. أيوة. حركت الشاشة أسمع الأصوات يمين
Don't mind me,
يسار.
sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
طب أنا وش دراني وين هي؟ والله يركض بسرعة مرة حلو. اوكي شكله هناك. اوكي لا. الفقارة هنا جنب المقابر. وش ذا الوجع؟ هنا اكيد.
Excuse me, just one question.
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Mr. Fancy Pants. Oh! Oh! خريطة حركات. شيرلوك من قبر امك.
May I ask for your assistance?
I don't want my friends to see me talking to a spoiled money bag.
I love the accent. أحسن شيرلوك. money bag.
Is this familiar to you? Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Bismillah.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Huh? Oh.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem.
بسم
I
الله.
thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then.
هذه هي. أيوة هنا.
I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here?
Violet Holmes.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested? Can you satisfy my curiosity?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
طقطق علي يعني عينك.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or you just...
My imaginary friend John.
Annoying these people on purpose.
Excuse me, just one question.
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
A portable easel was kept there.
رسام.
The hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercuria.
Mercuria.
It's stained with oil paint.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Oh, جاء.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry. Make friends.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
ليش ما اقدر اروح؟ رجعت نفس المكان، تستهبل على راسي. نروح مشي يعني شكلي. يلا شيرلوك، تنقص 10 كيلو اليوم.
May I ask you something?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
كني سمعت كلام عربي.
Can I ask you a question?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Yes, I messed up. أخي ما عندك يا هولمز دراجة؟
Extra! Look what you've done! Criminal Luca Gallicci, posing as a medium, confessed to the strangulation of a noblewoman.
Interested in some Cordona news? Check the front page. You won't regret it.
تدخل بيوت الناس اتلقف. سوري. هذا البوليس ستيشن. يس السلام عليكم شرطة الشرطة.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
يلا let's go. Where's the crime at though? Knights Road and Trinity Way in Scaldios. اوكي وراء هنا. سوري يا مرة سوري. هذا هو. بسة يبسة جلسة يا بسة يا هبلة. والله التصميم حلو. ايش رايك تصممين لي ملابس؟ قاعد هنا اسوي لك عرض ازياء كهلة.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, Signore.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Signor Holmes.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat-up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind. Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
What can I do for you, Sherlock? Oh, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead?
We have a job to do, John.
Oh, come on, at least do him first.
اختفى مرة ثانية. اوكي خلاص صار معي كل شيء. يمه مجعد. طب ما اشبه له، احتاج وشاح.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
ها جون، ما زبطت اللوك؟ ايش رايك؟
Uncle Giovanni? Oh, signore, you look exactly like my uncle. He's the grandson of the Doge of Venice, you know. I knew you reminded me of someone. You are as alike as two peas. Perhaps you have some royal blood in you too.
That is flattering, I suppose, but I sincerely doubt it, Mum.
He's a doge. Now that's a deduction.
He's not an actual doge.
If you say so,
Mamma mia!
No, signore. That hat is
Bowler.
wrong. I told you it was a regular bob.
اوكي.
Something isn't right. Oh, no. He's all wrong. You look nothing like him.
What is wrong, exactly?
Why, everything. You have glasses and bruises and... Were you listening to me
Glasses
at all?
and bruises, okay.
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking. Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
من جد.
There was something evil about his face. Like a mustache. Yes.
مستعش بدري الحين تكلمين.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must
beige
have
suit, okay.
Something isn't right.
القبعة.
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man had no dress sense at all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat, you know?
أها. واتسون؟ وات؟ لحظة. What's on your head? Respect the quip. Headwear for fans of tautology. Copper topper. Faces are cool. Okay. يلا خلينا نروح خلاص هذا اللوك.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mum, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mom. You're so sweet.
John has wares if you have coin.
هذا السكتش. يلا نعطيه بوليس. 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 أمسك.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public. But you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm busy now.
صور المجرمين. الله يمديني اشتغل مع البوليس بعدين. حماس. archive, yep. ايوه هذا هو. ممكن. ايوه violent crimes.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor.
دوبك تتذكر؟
And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
Our mother?
Memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
بسم الله علينا شيطان انت. يوسوس من فوق. مرة شيرلوك هذا شكله في بداياته مع الصدمة النفسية. جراند ساراي. اوكي لازم نروح جراند ساراي. يلا.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Okay. اوه هذه السوت حلوة. ها؟ What the hell is this? Oh, ew.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Okay, senor.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
press L2, then fire with arm when aiming. Activate slow motion, highlights objects. You can also مربع.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork. Move on to the next room, new boy.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood.
Just like in childhood, huh?
Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. Sherlock, you are the fastest man alive. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
In proximity before you...
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. I'm trying to estimate the range for your snuff box. Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Let's go.
Not at all. I can hit them all with one
Modus
shot.
current excessive.
Good
Try
luck,
to arrest
Sherry,
the enemy
and remember,
instead. Disorient
the surroundings are your
Getting
playground.
close and then press. Okay. Oh shit.
I'm coming for you.
Ooh. واه ما ادري ايش دراني عند الحركات. اوه حبيت اني لازم استعمل السراوندينج. هذا ورايا من جد ناوي يذبحني.
Overcome him, don't rush.
Am I going to die? شت استعملته. تعال هنا.
Too simple.
كيف اربطه طيب؟ شيت يمه ما عندي شيء اسوي فيه ستان. اوه لازم اشيل دروعه اول.
The snuff's ready.
ما ابغى استعمل اوح، ابغى يقرب من هنا عندي. اصبر. يس.
No more. Give him the pepper snuff.
ها؟
I will end you.
اوه. اح. اوه شيت.
I'm coming for you.
تعال. ابلع. اوه ما جت فيه. واو just my luck. واه بسم الله عليه. حسافة. ما ابغى اذبحه هذا، بس ابغاه يجي عنده. ايوه يس.
Just die.
Yes.
Too simple.
That's enough. You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Can I ask you a question?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
أول شيء بشوف وين المانر. أوه جا المساء.
Could you help me?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
أولاً هذا السالفة بعدين. خلينا الحين Mother's Love هذه أبغى أشوف وين المكان. يقول Grand Sarai Bridge and the Church on Hill. أوكي أيوه هنا. أظن هنا.
You're just annoying these people on purpose.
هذا هو؟ No. But it seems like it, though. It looks like it. It's this one. خليني احط المارك هنا. اوه اقدر انزل اتمشى. حلو بس this is not where I must go, so من هنا.
Do you know anything about this?
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
When? LeBlanc Road between Vernet and Silent Way. Okay. هنا قربت. شوف هنا. واو الصراحة اللعبة جميلة. أظن هنا فوق. Yep. I've arrived. What? رحت تشيرش بدل البيت في الجهة الثانية قريب منه. هذا هو هنا. أيوة. This way.
Hey Sherry, there's post here, and it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
Huh.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
جون أنت مين؟ أخوه والصديقة من الطفولة. Oh, what is this?
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass. Oh, very precious. An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief.
Oh.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on.
Our room?
Must be locked.
Move
Don't
aside.
tell me you had the twin brother.
Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier. Perhaps it's
شكله
mental, not physical.
كان عنده أخ توأم
Or
مثلا.
perhaps the rest of
إنهم
us are simply
يتشابهون.
constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
أيوة
Try to recall
يتشابهون
that memory
صدق.
about the policeman, Sherry. Concentrate.
من هنا policeman ومن هنا
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was?
brought us back home. كلنا الاثنين يعني صدق هم توأم كانوا.
I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned.
أخوان توأم.
We had to endure a serious talking to from my brother.
هو الوحيد اللي يشوفه شيرلوك. ما تخطى.
Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days.
Whoa. How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
يحزن أخوه يعني.
Home sweet home, Sherry. And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say? Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it? I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
S&J, Sherlock and John.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
ما ماتت من السل. What?
I think our family portrait used to hang here. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Bismillah.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
يمه. Footsteps. من وين اقدر اطلع طيب؟ And even if we do, ما في طريق. Everything's locked. طيب شو اسوي الحين؟
Home sweet home.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it? Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
كان لازم اطلع من البيت عشان اسوي تليبورت. هنشوف. Yep.
All the newspapers are sold out.
Oh, clothing trader.
Simply the best garments on the island. The finest clothes for the finest citizens.
Ooh. صرخة شبه ملابس. وش ذا؟ Thug armor. armor ابو خياس. John's armor. Red Queen dress. اوه بطني. Vyshyvanka. Ukrainian, ها. بس ليش لونه خايس؟ اوه. Gunslinger. والله not bad. Finest finery. Ooh. Ooh, this one's good. Oh my god. Oh my god, fuck, مرة حلو. مرة حلو. I like it, I like it. I like it because هذا جميل بس هذا حق حرمة حرمة صح حق حرمة تنورة. female Ottoman outfit ايوه. لبس عثمان. ايش ذا؟ مارين دايم ملابسها واضحة. يا ربي والله بس اوه بطني. يا بطني. لا عاد هذه زودتوها معلش يعني خصيصا الكمامة يعني ما كان في كمامة في ذاك الزمن اوفر.
Of course, think it over. Take your time.
أنا الصراحة ما عندي فلوس فخلي بعدين. عندي فلوس أوفرها لشراء الأثاث. أيوة هنا.
You'll never find such magnificent paintings anywhere else. Just take a look. Sorry, I have nothing to offer you at present.
Why?
Garden statues, swings, and even more. My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
Are you able to help me?
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Tired of your garden view? Visit my shop and refresh it. You always know where to find me.
I don't understand. ليش عليها علامة؟ اشتري كل شيء من عندها وبس.
My goods will brighten up your house. Enjoy your purchase.
Huh. Okay then, let's try it out. وين بيتي؟ هي هنا.
The best place for reading.
Garden's much prettier, don't you think? I bet the memories are all flooding back now.
Not sure about that, bro. one statue بس.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
statue القبيح ذاك.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Huh. قاعد يعزف ذا طربان.
Come on, sing with me, Sherry.
تغني؟
My mother liked the story of David and Goliath. She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle.
طيب. Did you have any new memories? Do you remember anything? Oh. صح لازم نسوي pen. Yep.
Ah, yes. We were sword fighting in this very spot.
And that time, I was the winner.
So, as your victory prize, you asked me to fulfill a wish. I remember we did something the very next night, John, but what was it? We've brought a cage with us. You insisted it must be made of iron.
That's because we were preparing to hunt fairies in our garden. Everyone knows iron is the only thing that can hold them.
And I was distinctly uncomfortable.
It was a disguise, of course. Fairies are easy to scare off, unless you're incognito.
And every trap needs bait. We brought honey and a glass of warm milk.
After 2 hours lying in wait, we noticed movement in the bushes. The fairies appeared at last.
No, it was just Isolde the pig. She was lured by the smell of honey and milk, and ate every last drop. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End and escaped regularly. At least twice a month we would see him searching for her all over the island. One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
يا ربي صدح. هذه اللعبة ترول على راسي وش ذا.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Ah.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
أنت قلت إن أخوك كان منغث من هذا، يعني في واحد كان يساعد الكهلة. It's pissing me off. يعني كانوا هم اللي يساعدونها وذا دوبه واصل. واو العكس.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Let's do it, Sherlock. This is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it? Look at this. It's like travelling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Why though?
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
The only fiction book on my table. can still hear my mother reading it to me. So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana. Interesting. What's that over there? This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
This time, you mean for spying on people?
A magnificent tool
This
made
time
for a
I was
spurious
first to pick
purpose,
beds.
staring into
This
the
one's
sky.
mine now.
I've definitely found a better use for it. An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure. Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch. Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
VR لمين؟ Our room. ليش هذه كأنها غرفة شخص واحد؟ That's so weird.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
I think it's in that box. Yep.
Nah, doesn't fit here.
Yep, there.
Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, Father's favorite.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
هل هذا يعني انه ما هو اخوه صديقه من الطفولة؟ weird.
Another one. There must be some.
كمل بعدين. قصة مرة طويلة، أطول من اللي قبل. العالم مفتوح مرة، توجه مختلف. ألعاب شيرلوك المعتادة صراحة ما عندي مشكلة، رغم أني ما أحس كأني ألعب لعبة شيرلوك هولمز. ما أعرف ما هي الأجواء نفسها، ليتها بنفس الأجواء. أحب لندن أكثر، يمكن في ناس ملوا من لندن بس أنا ما مليت. أحس شيرلوك ولندن شي واحد. لكن حلوة كبلوت لور. ودي لو الجزء الثاني إذا بيسوون شابتر 2 يكون في لندن، مثلا جاك ذا ريبر وذي الأشياء. مرة ودي. أوس أنا أبغى اللبس هذاك. I'm broke. ما أقدر. أوس هذا اللي جاء شيء.
by local artists. My goods will brighten up your house.
هذه الفاميلي بورتريت. أيوة أخوه أجل.
Enjoy your purchase.
بلوت تويست قوية مرة حلو. يلا نكمل بعدين. باي. كيف أقفل